everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I'll be teaching you how I made this romper. If you want to see how I achieved making this romper, please keep watching my video and see you guys in my tutorial. So this is what I'll be working with. I have my fabric, I have the pattern paper, which are the pattern that I'll be using. If you can remember the diaper cover which we drafted some few months ago, you can check the other videos that I posted. You'll see the diaper cover pattern, how to draft it. So that's what we are going to be working with. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to fold my fabric into half. This place I'm just trying to explain that if the fabric is stretchy, you should turn it that way. It will stretch to your waistline. Do you understand? But this is not stretchy, so yeah. So the next thing I'm doing is to fold my fabric into half. The right side will face the right side, right, as seen. So I placed my pattern paper for my diaper cover. This is for a 6 to 12 months. If you want to get other sizes, you can ask me in the comment section and I'm going to give you other sizes for this romper. So the next thing is to pin my diaper cover. This is the pattern on my fabric. So um I'm going up by 8 inches, but plus 1 inch allow making 9. So I'm just trying to explain that for 0 to 3 months is 6 inches upward, and so forth and so forth. Yeah. So I'll mark the 9 inches. I'm going up from that diaper cover 9 inches up, so I'm marking it down with my chalk. So the next thing I'm doing is to cut it out, as seen. Just cut it out like that, then cut out everything like the way it is. Just cut it all the way up, straight down, all the way up, right? So after doing that, I'm just going to remove my pins. Then I'm going to do the same process to the back pattern. So now again, I'm folding my fabric into half. The right side will face the right side as seen. So the next thing is to place the back diaper cover pattern on my fabric. This fabric is cotton fabric, right? It's cotton fabric, so you can use cotton fabric as well to make yours, or corduroy, or any kind of fabric, but I prefer using cotton for this kind of romper, right? So I marked 9 inches upward as well. So I'm going to cut it down, and I noticed that the back was kind of longer than the front when I finished cutting it, so I'm just going to place the back to the front. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not cut the chalk line. No wonder it was longer. Yeah, I see that now in the video. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'll place the front to the back. So I'm placing the front to the back and I'm arranging it. You can see that the side seam is facing that side seam. That I did to make it equal there. So I made a mistake actually, because I didn't cut the back pattern where I marked it. I just cut it from the top. So I'm going to trim it out right now. So I'm trying to trim it out. But if you follow the instruction, it will be the same measurement. But if there is excess after cutting the front pattern, just trim it out like I did. So the next thing is for me to join the sides together and the bottom part, that's the where the leg part will fit, right? So when I'm done joining with 1/2 inch, I'm going to fold it in like 1 inch, because the elastic I'll be using for the waistline for the top part is a 1 inch elastic band. So the next thing I'm doing, I'm done cutting the main diaper cover. I want to cut the strap for there is a bow in front, like a long strap that I tied into a bow, right? It's just kind of a design. So I'm folding it into half, then I'm marking 2 inches on fold as seen, and I'm cutting it out all the way up. You can make your own bigger, wider than this, right? Because what I copied, I mean, inspiration, the this thing that I copied, the inspiration, I'll call it. Hey God, this English. Anyways, you can make it wider, but I made my own slimmer, right? So I mean, yes, it's the inspiration, the style inspiration that I copied is wider actually, but I made my own slimmer. So it depends on what you want. So the next thing is to cut the strap for the arm, you know. So I'm cutting 2 inches on fold as well. Then I'm cutting 6 inches long, but on fold I'm cutting 8 inches long rather. So you can make your own longer as well, the strap but I cut 8 inches, but add allowance, sewing allowance, making 9 or 10 inches long. Just 9 inches is fine, right? So are the three strap that I'll be using, the one for the bow and two for the arm, and this is all the material that I'll be working with. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to join the sides together and sew 1/2 inch all the way down. You can see that I'm trying to explain how I'm going to sew it all the way down. You should know how to sew all the way down, right? To join fabric. So, but I'm just showing you so you understand better. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side of the romper. Yep. So guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Please kindly like my video if you find this video helpful. Please like my videos, share my videos. Thank you. So I'm joining the down part where that's the crotch area where the leg of your baby would fit, 1/2 inch as well. Just gonna snap my thread, snap, snap, snap. Okay, so I'm done doing that. Next thing is for me to serge the edges as illustrated. I'm going to serge all the way around. I'm going to serge that all the way around. Then I'll before that, the strap, I'm joining it together as well, but you should leave an opening under so that you're able to turn it inside out. I'll do the same thing here. Just watch carefully how I'm doing that. Yep. So after doing that for the two straps, and then for the bow kind of, please, you can make, as I said, you can make your strap, the bow part especially, you can make it bigger, and you can make the arm strap to be longer as well. It depends. Just measure your baby where you want it to be so that it will fit perfectly, right? So I'm trying to sew the bow strap, so that I'm going to tie a bow with that. So the next thing is for me to create an elastic casing for where, elastic casing where my elastic would fit in. So I'm just going to sew all that all the way around and leave an opening where I would insert my elastic. You can see how I did. I've already serged it, mind you. So you should remember serging your leg area and the outer part, the rough part of your romper. So after doing that, I'm going to go off camera and show you. So I cut my elastic, the small one for the leg area, 12 inches each. Then the big one, that's the 1 inch elastic, 17 to 18 inches. That's what I'm using. So I'm just inserting my elastic. You can see the space that I left, so that I'm going to what am I saying? So that I'm going to insert my elastic, right? So yeah, I've done that off camera. I've inserted my elastic. You can see it's already, forming the romper, and this is kind of the easiest way that I taught myself how to do this. I don't want it to be complicated. So the next thing is for me to mark from the side seam. I'm marking 2 inches or 1.5. You can mark 1.5 depending on the weight, the elastic side, right? So put your strap there, then use your pin to secure it down as well to the back side of the romper, right? Because we're going to put snap in the front side of the romper. You can put snap button or whatever you want to put, but I use snap button for that. So I'm going to do the same process here as well. Then I'm going to use my sewing machine to stitch it down. Mark, don't forget, 1.5 inches from the side or 2 inches, depending on the size of your diaper. I said diaper cover, size of your romper, right? So yeah, I'm going to do that. So after doing that, after sewing it down, right, just try and sew it down very well. Yeah, so that's it. Then I'm just going to attach my snap button. Yep. So I'll attach my snap button there, and yeah, then I would take the strap for the bow as well. So I'll take the strap for the bow and make a bow. Yeah, you can see I'll just make a knot and tie it. Just do it well. I'm just trying to explain. So this is the outcome of my romper, and I'm going to tack down, put my snap button and tack it down. Yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you find this video helpful, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.